Mexico are in the middle of a generational change, and the other side of the generation really hasn't been able to develop much.
All right.
Mexico have a problem, and it's called their media.
Okay.
How should I say this? Their media brings them up, or has people want to sell this product that is not really the product.
All right.
It's that group. The media in Mexico end up building you up and just only to bring you back down. They lift you up, and when things are convenient, they let you go and want to see you smash.
That's
the biggest
pretty much
problem
how
with Mexican
cricket
media.
is in India. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I've read what happened recently, of course, in the T20s, and how they lifted the Indian cricket, and also they lost. Whoop.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
that's it. That's it.
And now, yeah, not the fans, not every pundit, but many media circles in Mexico have lifted Mexico to be this national team that it's not. They make it look like they're Germany, like they're Brazil, like they're Argentina, so on and so forth. They're not. Now the problem is that there's a need for a generational change. Mexico comes in as one of the, I'm not saying the oldest, but they're amongst the older sides going into this World Cup. There hasn't been a generational change. There's been a couple of players that have been able to emerge, but not enough to really say, you know what, 2026, the future looks bright. One of the main, give me 1 second, hold on.
Yeah.
They've come through are very few and far between. So much so that Tata Martino had Santi Jimenez, which played at Cruz Azul, now is over at Feyenoord over in the Netherlands, ends up not getting called up. So you're depending on Raul Jimenez from Wolves to be that player to get you through, to be that goal-scoring threat. Rogelio Funes Mori also ends up being in that category. Henry Martin of Club America also ends up being in that mix. But Mexico doesn't have much. This Mexico doesn't have much. Now, do they have the potential for great things? Mexico has a lot of resources where they can truly become a very strong footballing nation. Now, do they love football? Yes, but loving football and being a strong football nation are two completely different things. The people that manage Mexican football have been the problem for Mexican football. And from mismanagement to the politics within Mexican football to the way that they manage things in Mexican football to how they handle certain things like relegations of teams where, well, a team can be relegated, but in order to avoid relegation, they can pay a fine. If you have the money, well, fine. So it does kill the competitive spirit. When you look at Mexican football,
so basically it's in a mess.
Yeah, not only that, you end up having Mexican football have to depend way too much on foreign players to lift the level of play. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Well, you can also have the argument of saying, well, doesn't the Premier League do that? You're right. But England is a competitive national team. Mexico is competitive to a certain level. Mexico's a regional power. England is a team that gets to semifinals of World Cups, to the final of the Euros. But Mexico also wins the Gold Cup.